Bulls got the Raptors tonight in a battle of two teams that are trending in opposite directions. The Bulls are 2-8 in their last 10. The Raptors are 7-3 in their last 10, including a 5-game winning streak. So it's two teams, one team is cold, one team's hot. It's going to be interesting tonight. Here's 5 keys to victory. Key number 1, Bulls got to push the pace. The Raptors, in their last 10 games, they are at almost 114 points a game. And the crazy thing is that surge in points is not due to three-point shooting. They're only making about 11 threes a game right now. So that tells me they're getting out, they're pushing the pace. They're young, they're athletic, they're running. The Bulls, they got to do the same thing. The Bulls are at their best when they get out and run. They're at their worst when they try to run half-court sets because they don't have half-court sets. Because it's Billy Donovan, and his strategy this year is look for threes. So when they're in the half-court, it's really just swinging the ball around, looking for a three. We don't see a lot of off-ball cutting. We don't see a lot of DHOs or really anything. We don't even see like pin downs for Zach LaVine, any curl action, nothing like that. We see nothing. We just see them standing around, passing the ball around, looking for an open shooter. So the Bulls got to get out and run. Get out and run, push the pace. Look for the layups, too. Nothing drives me crazier this year than when it's a 3-on-1 break. There's even been 4-on-1 breaks where one of you guys just go to the hoop. The passer will find you. You got an easy layup, and instead it's a Kobe White step back 3 or it's an Ayo Dosunmu pull up 3. It drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. So get out on the break, take the easy points. Key number 2. Who's going to guard Scotty Barnes? The crazy thing is, you would think this surge that the Raptors are on, it would be because an improvement in Scotty Barnes' play. Not really the case. Those 10 games that they're 7-3 and he's averaging 28 and 6. Pretty good numbers. Not efficient, though. He's shooting 43% from the field, and he's shooting 20% from 3, and he's not really getting to the free throw line. So it's almost like they're winning in spite of him. But still, Scotty Barnes, he's always a matchup problem for the Chicago Bulls. You can tell when they play, he takes the Patrick Williams matchup very seriously. He almost takes it personal. They went to the same school. They didn't overlap at all. Both of them were one-and-done players. But they went to the same school. There's been comparisons, and every time they play, Scotty Barnes comes out with a chip on his shoulder, and he wants to be like, don't ever compare this guy to me. So who are we going to throw at Scotty Barnes tonight? It's going to be interesting, man. We don't really have the size to deal with him. Patrick Williams has not had success in the past trying to guard him. Key number 3. Who's going to guard R.J. Barrett? I think it's going to be a mixture of Ayo Dosunmu and Lonzo Ball. R.J. Barrett's playing really well in their last 10 games. He's shooting 50% from the field, 38% from 3. He's averaging 17, 6, and 5. He's getting to his mid-range spots. That's the thing, too, is he's shooting, about 15 shots a game. Only 4 of them are coming from 3, so he's not a heavy three-point chucker. Brandon Miller could learn a lot from watching him play because he's getting to his spots in the mid-range. He's not just relying on the three-pointer because he's an average three-point shooter. He's not an above-average three-point shooter. It's not his specialty. He's good at getting to his spots. He's good at using his size. So I think it's going to be a mixture of Ayo Dosunmu and Lonzo Ball. The interesting thing with R.J. Barrett in these last 10 games, he's not getting to the free throw line. He's averaging 2 free throw attempts a game, and he's only shooting 45% from the line. So maybe we got to foul him a little bit, rough him up a little bit. He doesn't scare me at the free throw line. Key number 3. Poeltl versus Nikola Vucevic. This is a matchup that on paper Vuce should be dominating, but in their last 5 matchups, he's only averaging 16 points and 8 rebounds. In those matchups, though, he's shooting 54% from the field and 38% from 3. So what that tells me is when we play the Raptors, we're just not giving Vooch the ball enough. So there's no Zach LaVine tonight. There is no excuse to not run the offense through Nikola Vucevic every time we're in a half-court set. Get him the ball on the post. Get him the ball on the elbow. Let him go to work. This dude can't guard him. And finally, key number 5, let the kid play, man. Let Buzelis play. The thing I love about Modest Buzelis is the confidence. It's the swagger. He never looks scared out there. There's some rookies you see they're out there and they're having their welcome to the NBA moment. They're wondering if they really belong. That's not him. He never does that. He's always out there ready to play. So let the kid play. Let him cook. See what he does, man. Scotty Barnes, he used to be an all-star in this league. He made, 2 all-star games? So he's a guy that I guarantee you Buzelis has circled on the calendar, and he's ready to prove his point. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, how you think this game's going to go tonight, how you feel about the Bulls season, and if you have any bold predictions for the trade deadline coming up.